Why do 60% of online daters fear catfishing? The fear of being deceived by someone pretending to be someone else is very real. It's not just about the emotional betrayal, but also the potential dangers that come with it. Imagine investing your time, emotions, and sometimes even money into a relationship only to find out that the person on the other end is not who they claim to be. This fear is amplified by the countless stories of people who have been catfished, leading to heartbreak, financial loss, and even physical danger. The anonymity of the internet makes it easy for people to create fake profiles and lure unsuspecting victims into their traps. So, let's dive into the darkness and explore some chilling catfish horror stories that will make you think twice before swiping right. Let's dive into the darkness. Story 1. Emily thought she met the perfect guy. She was on cloud 9, believing she had finally found her soulmate. They chatted for hours every day, sharing their dreams, fears, and everything in between. He was attentive, caring, and always knew the right things to say. Emily felt like she was living in a fairy tale. Emily thought she met the perfect guy. He was everything she had ever dreamed of. Handsome, charming, and incredibly attentive. Every text felt like a dream, and she couldn't wait to meet him in person. They had planned their first date at a cozy little cafe in the heart of the city. Handsome, charming, every text felt like a dream. He sent her sweet messages every morning and goodnight texts every evening. They talked about their future together, and Emily was convinced that he was the one. She had never felt this way about anyone before, and she was excited to see where this relationship would go, until the night they finally met. Emily arrived at the cafe early, her heart pounding with anticipation. She had butterflies in her stomach and couldn't wait to see him in person. But as the minutes ticked by, her excitement turned into anxiety. She kept checking her phone, hoping for a message from him. In a dimly lit cafe, a completely different man appeared. He was nothing like the photos he had sent her. Emily's heart sank as she realized she had been deceived. The man sitting across from her was a stranger, and she felt a wave of fear wash over her. He knew everything about her, but she knew nothing about him. The man started talking, revealing details about Emily's life that she had only shared with the person she thought she was talking to. She felt exposed and vulnerable, realizing that she had been sharing her deepest secrets with a complete stranger. She ran, heart pounding, never to look back. Emily grabbed her things and fled the cafe, her heart racing with fear and betrayal. She couldn't believe she had been so naive. Story 2. Jake had been chatting with Samantha for weeks. They had an instant connection, and he was excited to finally meet her in person. Jake had been chatting with Samantha for weeks. She was fun, flirty, and always knew just what to say. They planned a date. Jake was thrilled and couldn't wait to see her. He had butterflies in his stomach and spent hours planning the perfect date. She was fun, flirty, and always knew just what to say. They planned a date. Jake was over the moon, imagining all the possibilities. He had never felt such a strong connection with anyone before, and he was eager to see where this relationship would go. But when he arrived at the location, it was an abandoned warehouse. Jake's excitement turned into confusion and then fear. The place was dark and eerie, and he felt a chill run down his spine. He checked the address again, hoping he had made a mistake, but it was correct. He felt a sinister presence, turned around and sped away. The profile vanished without a trace. Jake didn't wait to find out what was going on. He turned and ran, his heart pounding in his chest. When he got home, he checked the dating app, but Samantha's profile was gone. It was like she had never existed. Story 3. Sarah met Alex on a niche app. They hit it off immediately, bonding over their shared interests and passions. Their conversations were deep and personal, and Sarah felt like she had found someone who truly understood her. They talked about everything from their childhood memories to their future dreams. Sarah felt a deep connection with Alex and was excited to see where this relationship would go. He seemed too good to be true, and he was. Sarah started to notice little inconsistencies in his stories, and her gut feeling told her something was off. But she ignored the red flags, hoping that she was just being paranoid. One evening, her phone buzzed with a photo, her own home, taken from the outside. Sarah's blood ran cold. She realized that Alex had been watching her, and she felt a wave of fear and panic. She blocked him, changed her number, and moved. Sarah took immediate action to protect herself. She blocked Alex's number, changed her phone number, and even moved to a new place, but the fear lingered. Sometimes she still feels like she's being watched. The experience left her paranoid and constantly looking over her shoulder. She couldn't shake the feeling that Alex was still out there, watching her every move. Online dating isn't always a love story. For many, it's a journey filled with hope and excitement, but also fear and uncertainty. The stories of Emily, Jake, and Sarah are just a few examples of how things can go terribly wrong. Sometimes it's a horror story in disguise. The anonymity of the internet can bring out the worst in people, leading to deception and danger. It's important to stay vigilant and trust your instincts when something feels off. Stay safe and swipe wisely. Always be cautious when meeting someone new online. Take your time to get to know them, and don't ignore any red flags. Your safety should always come first. Stay tuned and subscribe for more chilling tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat.